Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. 90% of everyone that invests in crypto lose money. And the reason I started this channel is because I'm full-time crypto and I used to be a licensed 3 commodity trader. Well, I thought I could help people. So I do my deep dives and I share what I uncover with my community. Now, it's not always something that you want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. And in my opinion, if you're down in the dumps, or if you don't think there's going to be an altcoin season or that this bull run is over, you need to hear me out and hear my rant. And I'm going to back it up with some charts, but I can't be more bullish. This is the most positive and bullish I've been since this bull run has started, since this entire cycle has started. So just hear me out and we'll take it from there. And hopefully you'll end up at the end of this video as bullish as me. And if you're still negative, hey, I say this with love. Crypto might not be for you. All right, hit the like button. And if you disagree with me, heck, hit that unlike button. Now, one thing I want to tell you before we get started, actually two things. The first thing is I am launching an inner circle group for my community, and I can't be more bullish. We're going to talk about that at the end of this video. And the second thing I want to tell you is I've been holding out on you guys. I have a consultant. Now he's pretty young, but he's crazy smart. And I asked him two questions. I said, is there going to be a bull run or an altcoin season? Is this bull run over? Well, here's what he said, guys. And I highly recommend you listen to him.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Guys, hey, he's an expert in crypto. I highly recommend you listen to him because everything, in my opinion, that you're hearing is straight bullshit. And I would like to know their backgrounds because, guys, I don't know any smart Wall Street guy or anyone that has been successful in crypto for a long time that's not bullish. Yes, the game has changed totally. This is not 2017 where, you can throw in $2,000 and make life-changing gains, right? You didn't even have to be lucky. You just had to be here. Well, those days are over. But I truly believe there is a big above average chance that you can change your financial future in this bull run. I'm crazy bullish. You know, you know what scares me is when I have to buy a project that has done a 5x, 10x, 50x, right? And I have to buy green candles, which after the election, everyone FOMO'd in. Most people went all in. They don't have any dry powder. And guess what, guys? I missed a lot of that pump. I was selling as much of my bags after the election as I could without running out of money and not have anything left. I got a lot of dry powder. And I don't say that to brag by any means, but I've been taking profits along the way and I've been holding out. I don't buy green candles. Now that might change in altcoin season if I want to jump in with some of my profits. But guys, we have not had altcoin season. But the FOMO has lit people up and a lot of people have paid the price. And most people still have the same strategy as they had in like 2017. And quite frankly, a lot of them are listening to the people that were there and thought they were great investors. And to be honest, guys, they were just lucky. And now Wall Street is here, the smart money is here, the market makers, the hedge funds, everybody is here to take your money. It's a very sophisticated game. You need a new strategy. Now, I used to be a licensed 3 commodity broker, and 99% of all cryptos are going to be considered commodities or currencies. And you can't trade them like they're stocks. Now, the ones that get designated as a security, that's a whole different subject. But anyway, guys, I don't like buying green candles. I like buying red candles. And the further something drops, think about it, guys. Common sense. This is the 10% of people that make money the way they think. If you if you have a project that you believe in and it's crashed 90%, how much further is it going to go? What's your risk, right? But if that same project that you love has done a 10x, a 15x, well, guys, you can wake up in the morning and it pulls back 50%. You put in 10 grand, you're down at 5%, 50%, down at $5,000 when you woke up. And it's still bullish, but you're down 50%. Now, I know I'm on a rant, but hear me out. All right, let's start with Bitcoin dominance, guys. This has been the longest bull run that's ever had Bitcoin dominance like this. It's been higher, but it has never lasted so long and been so consistent. But whether you like Bitcoin or not, which cracks me up, people want to insult Bitcoin, but there's not a token that I'm aware of that has outperformed Bitcoin, period, over the long term. Yeah, you can pick certain spots, bottoms to tops, but guys, everything bleeds out to Bitcoin for whatever that's worth, something to consider. But the point about that is Wall Street is here. Wealthy people are here. The whole world is starting to look at Bitcoin. What's the next thing? They're going to start looking at Ethereum. It has an ETF. They're going to start looking at the next ETF, which is probably going to be Solana. And the more they understand, the more the world is going to get into altcoins. It's coming. Now, before I get into the rest, guys, whether you like Trump or not, Trump is going to explode this economy. And therefore, the whole world is going to have to print money to keep pace with America. You don't like tariffs? Well, you probably don't understand the game he's playing. There's not going to be as many tariffs as you think. And what seems to be negative today, 6 months from now, is going to be amazing. I'm telling you, I can't be more bullish for this bull run. That's just what Trump's doing. Then the Fed's going to cut on the printing press, right? We are going to have more liquidity pumped into these markets than you can imagine. The U.S. economy is going to catch fire and people are going to have profits. People are going to have a lot of extra money. They're going to feel rich. Their 401k is going to explode. The stock market's going to explode. Their antiques is going to explode. Their real estate's going to explode. And a lot of that's going to come into crypto. Now, so just think, guys, when Bitcoin dominance finally pulls back, that means all those whales, all the smart money have all that profit. And even if they just say, you know what, I put in $10 million and I made $40 million. Well, I'm going to take 10% and throw it into altcoins and create altcoin season. I can't even imagine it not happening. Could I be wrong? Yes, but I'm willing to take that chance. Now, let's look at this, guys. This is the total market cap. We are not that far above the all-time high of the last bull run. And that's with Bitcoin and Ethereum's ETF. That the world is just immensely throwing money at. It's the Bitcoin ETF is the number one performing ETF in history. And guys, even the Ethereum ETF is in like the top 50 historically. It's doing phenomenal. No one wants to talk about it, but it's doing great. Look at what Trump's family fund or whatever you want to call it is doing. They're stacking Ethereum. It's coming, guys. And when Ethereum catches fire and hits a new all-time high, whoo, altcoins will be ripping. All right. But look at this, guys. If this is the total three, so this is the total of the money that's spent in crypto for this bull run, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have barely, I mean, barely been to the all-time high of the last bull run. But think about it. If you took out Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and say Binance, guys, we're probably right here at these candles, right? For the average altcoins, we haven't seen anything. And the odds are your bags have pumped. You just didn't take profits. Now, I'm going to give you an example of the way I think. Hear me out, because this is part of the rant that I think is going to help everyone. Now, when I got into crypto, there was for a reason. I had a game plan, and I'm going to stick to it, guys. You don't stop in the fourth quarter, right? We've been waiting for 3 years to get into the bull market to see if we have altcoin season. And you're wanting to stop? You want to get out? It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I'm just going to briefly tell you the story about Superverse and my experience with it. The entire reason I bought it is because I believe the big money will roll into gaming, probably toward the end of the bull run, like 3/4 of the way through the bull run. But the big money's going to roll into gaming. And you have the big gaming influencers like Alex Becker and Ilio Trades. I don't know his last name. All those guys that are into gaming, they're going to explode the token when the big money rolls in. The reason I stacked Superverse back in here was because I said, you know what? Those guys are behind it, right? So I'm just going to bet that when gaming gets here, they're going to pump those bags. When Alex Becker or any of those big guys do a video, they can pump a project like this 30%. And that's when we're not even in altcoin season, right? And we're not into gaming. Now, I bought it back in here. Guys, I took a 3.5x out like a year and a half ago. I sold it and it ran another like 3.5x for like 2 weeks without me. And then guess what? I bought it back lower than where I initially sold it. And I did that again. I don't think I quite took out a 3.5x after that, but I took a lot of profits. And then I started stacking it again here, here, and here. And yes, my current bag is getting pounded, but I hope it falls apart because I'm not going to stop what my initial plan was because of all this BS. Guys, here's my thought process, and this, just use this as the way to think about all of your favorite projects that you have conviction in. I do not believe that Superverse has hit its all-time high for this bull run. So therefore, I believe it's going to be changing gears when it takes out this all-time high. No matter what, that's what I believe. So if I can buy it down in here, I'm excited. Now, if I'm wrong, well, maybe I'll go back to flipping real estate. But the point about that is, why would I only want it to pull back here? Right? I want it to fall apart. I want it to get as cheap as possible. And I'm going to stay the course until this bull run is over. And we'll see how it all pans out. But I am crazy bullish. Now think about it. People were buying Superverse up in here and up in here. I was out back in here, back in right here, right? Took profits all up in here. Wish I would have took a little more. I get it, but you're not going to catch the top, and I'm giving back some of my bags. But guys, look at this. It's a phenomenal project. It's backed by all the big boys, the Neo Tokyo groups. I hope it falls apart. I really do. And I'm going to ride it until it takes out its all-time high. All right. That being said, guys, I do one-on-one coaching. I just created this coaching course, but I'm really excited. Now, if you have an interest in coaching, reach out, send me an email. I'll leave the link. But I'm launching my inner circle, and we're giving half price discounts for people that are on the list. I want to get you in that 10% club. So guys, if you have an interest, click that link, sign up. We'll be in touch. We'll be giving giveaways, discounts, all kinds of stuff. There's about 6 days left to sign up. And I can't be more bullish. And I want to create a group of like-minded people that have a strategy and that get in that 10% club. And whether you take me up on my inner circle or anything, guys, do yourself a favor. Take profits, or you're going to become the profits. Go look at any chart, guys. There's not a project out there that has ripped and did a 5x, 10x, 20x, 100x. Look at XCN. Did a 2000x. Fell 50%. The Dino tokens, every one of them fell 50%. Take profits, guys. Get a game plan. Stick to it. I can't be more bullish. That being said, guys, hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the unlike button. But either way, let me know what you think in the comment section and come back and be part of this community. All right. Take care, guys. It's go time. And in my opinion, it's time to get to stacking. All right. Let me know if you're still bullish or you're just bearish. Take care, guys.